Hi, I'm Andrew. It's a pleasure to be able to share with you some of my knowledge and experience using the Getting Things Done methodology. My story using GTD probably started about 15 years ago, so probably just a year or two into ministry. I had a background in retail, so I used to keep a daily to-do list on a piece of paper, but soon realised in ministry that life was full, and as much as I was enjoying it, there was a new demand on my time and my ability to track a whole bunch of important things. Fortunately, around that time, I stumbled somehow, I can't remember, across the Getting Things Done book by David Allen and started to work my way through it and apply the principles in the book, and it just made such a difference. It probably wasn't long after I was doing this that my first iPhone came along, full of incredible apps that made working with the GTD methodology really easy. You don't have to use apps, I should say right at the outset. We'll talk about paper versus digital a little bit later in the session. But having some systematic way, I suppose, of capturing important things, be it personal or study or ministry related, that you think, oh, I've got some sort of commitment to this, I need to do something with this and I don't want to forget. I can tell you a story. I was we're working from home at this point while the building renovations were happening. This was in Northside Geelong. And I got a phone call. It was from an unidentified number. Back in those days, I'd just answer it. So I say, "Hi, Andrew speaking." And they're like, "Are you on your way?" And I'm like, "Who is this and where should I be right now?" It was about a site meeting regarding the redevelopment happening. It was embarrassing. I had to quickly scramble and grab my computer and notes and race off, and I just thought, oh gee, that was horrible. I don't want to have to do that again. And I probably have done that a few times since, because sometimes my system will fall down. But for the most part, 99% of the time, I reckon, it helps me stay organised. It helps me be where I need to be on time. It helps me make sure I don't forget important things. One of those things, naturally, in ministry that we're managing is people. I don't want people thinking, oh, he mustn't care about me because this isn't getting done or I'm not where I need to be on time. I'm not a naturally organised person, you might like to know. On the Myers-Briggs scale, I'm 100% P, disorganised. I do have a junk drawer still. And yeah, sometimes my system fails. I'm not foolproof, so the system's not always going to work for me because I don't input the information into the system and manage that information well sometimes. But I suppose the wonderful piece of news I have to share with you, especially if you're naturally disorganized, especially if you're a creative person and want to enjoy having thoughts and being present in the moment, if you're a relational person, or even if you're not, the need to be present with people in ministry is important. You don't want to have to be thinking as someone's heart's breaking and they're sharing that with you. Oh, and I've got to remember to do this, and I've got to remember to do that. It's really lovely experience as yourself, for yourself, to be present to people, and it's a good experience for them. This system is mundane and technical as it all might seem, and as much as you might be struggling to think, how's this relevant to life and ministry? I don't know where I'd be without this system. Certainly wouldn't be as organised as I am. I don't think people would get the same experience of me outside of this. So I'm really grateful for GTD. It's really helped me be a better person, be a better minister, and would just love to see you have a similar experience.